All right, this is TEEKA TIWARI, and 5 coins to 5 million. Let's listen to some of their understanding and reasoning in this. You've got to understand what these big boys know and understand. These are major trends. Listen to this.
Like Ethereum and some of these other altcoins that that you have your eye on right now that we've just talked about in this separate piece that's available on the link below, londonreal.tv/crypto, where you talk about these 5 altcoins and this big event that only happens every 4 years. So I don't want to get into all that because we've already recorded that piece, but talk to me.
Now, we're going to go to that link, but we're going to talk about the major trends here now, and we're going to go to that other link and do a video on it, these 5 altcoins. Ethereum is now number 1, and it's flipped over number 1 a couple times this week. Let's see what these major trends, because we're getting into banking systems and centralization that are going to go after this money. They don't want to lose the money, or the investors that are out there that are going to get into this space. And so the Central Bank of Canada has gotten into it. The National Bank of Canada has gotten into it. They're going to offer digital currencies and exchanges. They're going to be competing with exchanges. They're going to make it so you can take your money out of your bank and work into the bank, get the exchange, transfer it. They're going to take those fees. They're not going to lose that money out on that money and that opportunity. They see that as a real investment opportunity, both for their clients and for themselves. And they're not going to lose out on that possible gains of money.
Me about this run up we saw in Bitcoin and this kind of winter, because people got burned in this before.
Sure.
So what happened there, and why is the whole space still something people need to look at?
Okay, so just so you know, it's par for the course in this space for Bitcoin to have wild moves. Back in 2011, there was a time when Bitcoin had dropped 94%.
Wow.
Right, so it had gone to $30 all the way down to below 2. So Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general is wildly volatile. Again, it's a brand new asset most people don't understand.
Now, you need to understand that it's wildly volatile, but people are making money both on the bottom side of this and the top side of this as it moves either way. And artificial intelligence trading bots are making money. Remember I told you about the friend in Infinity that went from in 6 months they put 10 grand into it and they made $70,000, almost 7x their profits through a trading bot in 6 months. And this is when the market was moving down, when it was going down from under $20,000 to $3,000. People need to wrap their mind around that you can make money on the downside of this as well as the upside if you have the trading bots and technology. Set it, forget it, let it make you money. You're not going to make 7 times your income in 401 401ks. 401ks. You're not going to make it in other assets that are being offered out there. You're just not going to do it. This volatility can really make you some serious money, but it also can lose you some serious money. But you've got to know what you're doing. You've got to be educated.
And also, it's a very small market. It's about $400 billion big at this point in time, which sounds like a lot of money, but relative to, let's say, the cash on Apple's balance sheet, it's tiny. Relative to traditional financial assets, such as stocks, this, $100 trillion worth of stocks in the world, cryptocurrency is really small. So, but that volatility is actually a huge benefit for individual investors, because you still have that opportunity to parlay a small amount of money into an enormous amount of money.
And you've seen people take $500 and turn it into like 1.6 million.
Well, I personally have taken $1,000 and turned it into as much as $1.6 million. And
okay, so he knows what he's doing. Now, make no mistake, these are experts in this field. They're experts. And to take $1,000 to turn it into 1.5 million, that wasn't by chance. This is because this guy really knows what he's doing.
And many of my readers have taken small amounts of money and become multimillionaires from it, right? So, so that opportunity still exists. And in fact, the video we shot.
So to get his information and who he worked with is vital because he knows what he's doing and he's helped other people do what he has done. Again, following patterns of success are so essential in any trading system, any business system, any educational system.
I'm talking about a particular event that's going to take place that's going to be kind of a super boost for the whole market. I think we're going to have a bigger bull market than we had in 2016 and an even bigger bull market than we had in 2017. But
okay, so he's thinking, and he's not alone. I've talked with and looked at least 4 or 5 people that are really into the crypto space, and they all think there's going to be a bull run in a little bit in 2020, but a lot in 2021. So now's the time to educate yourself and to get on top of this run.
like you said, I'm not going to get into that in this, in what we're talking about today, since we just talked about that in a whole other video. So I want people to understand that the opportunity in cryptocurrency to make enormous sums of money still exists. But I also want to be very clear. Cryptocurrency is risky, right? Not all cryptos are going to make it. Some are going to go to zero, some are going to turn into zombies. So it's critically important that you never put more money into a cryptocurrency than you're able to risk going to zero, than you're able to risk losing. Now, the beauty of where we are right now, since cryptos are so small, is that you can take small bets, $500, $1,000, and absolutely put yourself in a position to potentially transform your life. And so the key is never risk more than you're willing to lose.
Okay, that's true. We're going to look at his other video here. Now, this is the magazine, Palm Beach Confidential. You have to buy the information to see what he's doing with his top recommendations. This is the newsletter he works with.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Those are all true. Those are all gains that we've taken in Palm Beach Confidential. And it all happened in the space of a year and a half. And this is what I love.
18 months, 5 coins, and pretty significant gains.
About crypto. Right now, where we are in the size of the crypto market, it doesn't take a lot of money to make an enormous amount of money in crypto. You can take a small amount of money that won't change your life negatively if things don't work out. You can allocate that across a group of well-chosen ideas, and you can literally transform your life without putting your present lifestyle at risk. In my opinion, this is the last place the little guy, the average everyday person, can accomplish this feat. Can't do it in the stock market anymore. Can't do it in any other asset class as far as I'm concerned. Certainly can't do it in real estate anymore. The only place where I see this opportunity is in cryptocurrency.
And another reason why you're hosting the live training now is because Palm Beach Confidential is opening to new members, right? And that's kind of a rare occurrence in itself. And you've told me before, you always make new readers a 1,000% gain guaranteed. Is that correct?
It is correct, and people always think I'm nuts to do that. I'm proud to say that I've always hit that guarantee. I've offered that.
So you look back here, and he's got his own reading channel, and the latest episode, I don't know if he's got Palm Beach magazine here, but I'm sure it's on his site. We're going to look at this here. It's on his Twitter site. I assume he's got it on other places. Certainly. But we'll look at Palm Beach here in a second. All right, so this is TEEKA TIWARI, and this is the Palm Beach Letter, Palm Beach Confidential, Alpha Edge, and Palm Beach Venture, Crypto Income Quarterly. So these are where his products are. And you'd have to call and find out which ones to get and which ones to pay for. So I think on the Palm Beach Confidential, I think he said that one he guarantees 1,000% return on your investment. So there's a source for that. We're going to leave it at that. I'll give you the videos on this, let you do your own research. But this guy's pretty sharp on what he does. He doesn't screw up too often on his research. Again, this is Roger Martin, Billings, Montana. Good day.